Willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome back to Enigmatica 6 live with Light. Looks like it's just going to be us for the first hour or so. Frog's running a bit late with something or other. George is always arriving at 9, so we'll just hang out with just us for a little bit. So long as the server's running. Server's dead, then we'll do something else. So today our goal is to automate the sanding process. So we need to figure out what we're going to do with the quartz to be able to make it into the quartz we need. Mix it with the redstone that we got somehow. Hopefully it's just a add and smush setup. Then we're going to need sandpaper to sand it, so we have to look at the recipe for the sandpaper. We can probably get the paper from the sugarcane farm. We'll just split it with a tunnel and that should be fine. Then for the sand, we're going to have to most likely set up a cobble into gravel, gravel into sand thing. And we still have to crush the obsidian into obsidian dust. Hey there, Mac. How's it going on your end of things? Hey, we're here. Ah, entertainment whilst bored. Okay, so this likely was not loaded while we were gone, which is good. I added a little bit after the end of the stream last time. I don't know whether the combine will reach all of these. So we're going to let them grow, see how much they grow. But we definitely need higher nether wart throughput. We've got some eggs. And yes, I know I can use seeds, but I don't know if I've got regular wheat anywhere. Speaking of regular wheat, we are done with those. Next up is the Oreos. Why do I have so much obsidian on me? I have a lot of obsidian. Okay, nothing has made it down here, so everything is still working properly. So, sandpaper. Is just sand and paper. Oh, we can use end sand. I'm not sure this is better. Well, I suppose we could use the mill. But, like, that's exactly what we have going on over here. Then we have endstone going into a mill, getting smushed into the sand. I mean, it's not super expensive. No, we don't need strange sand. We don't need arid sand. Regular, old-fashioned sand. Turn soul sand into regular sand. Crush things, crush things. Natural infuse things. Sandy B. Pulverize it. Oh, right. Liquid starlight. So if we had a silky cobble gen, we could make sandstone. Or just straight up lava water over sandstone. Like, we could just do a nice little create thing. That's not bad. We could do that. Okay, so that's sandpaper. Next up is the quartz, because we need this to make the red stuff. So we could blast the chunks that I've got. We can smelt the chunks that I've got. We could blast them. We could melt and cast them. So blasting seems like the way to go. Yeah, blasting seems the way to go. Okay, I was also considering moving this over here, such that it would get flung to here, such that we have those blaze cakes. Because I would kind of like to do the final cooking here. Bring the glowstone and bring the obsidian in, and then bring the red from over there into here. And that's just a long way for the blaze cake to go to get over here. So we would need to pick this up. We're also going to have to figure out how to then... it'll be fine. We just add 2 gearboxes here. So let's grab this and that gearbox. I want to. So grab it all, grab a little of this. And that's all it takes for a gearbox. So we grab those two, gearbox, plonk one of these here. Now we'll be able to place the thing here to fling it all the way up there. We have too many things in our inventory, so we're not going to be able to carry the thing. Let's just get rid of those. We're going to need one of these later, so let's hold on to that. Okay, so let's take these two and plonk them over here. Why do I have 5 golden carrots on me? Okay. Yeah, it's some fairly serious compression going on. Okay. So it needs to line up here, but it could be facing this way. So we could just put the hopper right here on this block into the drawer, into the hopper, into the depot. So the depot would go here. Yep. With the hopper, the drawers, the hopper, the spout. Nope, not that one. The spout and the thing. Now we grab this, and then we rotate that, and we got ourselves a blaze cake. And then we plonk one on the side of it, such that we know what that's supposed to be. Then we'll grab it from here, bring it over to the cooker. We'll be good. Then we take our weighted ejector, tie it onto that, and then we put it into place. Tick, 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 tick. And then we grab them, put them on there, watch them fly. And there they go. Okay, so that's good. Generating those just fine. Once we reactivate the eggs, we'll keep getting more. Man. Can we eat blaze cakes? Important question. No. No, we cannot. Which is probably for the best, given they are filled with tasty, tasty lava. Okay. So, next up, we are going to need to split these off. High in fortifying minerals. We're going to need to split this off into 2 streams. And have one of them sent over there to become paper for the sandpaper. The side does not seem good. Okay. And then another weighted ejector here to just fling it over there somewhere. There's nothing in the way, so that should work great. Okay, another depot, another gold plate. Gold plate. And then one of these, and one of these for the depot. Weighted ejector, and then we need a target. Oh, you do need 3. Oh, or we can just smush. But not in a basin. So if we fling it here and press it here, and start sending it this way, so we might end up with another flinger. That means we'll need a brass funnel, because we need to filter it. Oh, sandpaper's running low. Okay, in we go. Back we come. Ow. Bonked my head. Out of sticks, I think. Okay, now that we got more smart things. Brass funnel. Okay, then we need the press. Right, block of iron. So we play, no, place block, place press. Probably rotate the press. There we go. Because we'll probably need something coming up this way. Okay, so now I'm thinking vertical gearbox on there. A couple of shafts. Couple of andesite casings. Easy peasy. Now the trouble we might run into is that it's going to try to fling it and it might not thread this gap. It might hit this, and so we're going to have to fling it onto a hopper. This also might be too far. So let's find out. Oh, it doesn't remember anymore. Has been flung and has arrived safely. Depending on how quickly it presses them, though, we still might want to have an overflow system like we've got for that. Because we're almost definitely going to produce more paper than we need. Well, it will try to produce more paper than we need. But then again, it's going to come out of here and then be flung. So it's not going to back up here. Yeah, there's no backup here, so I think we can just throw it here. It'll get pressed, and then we'll fling it up this way, and we'll have the overflow here for the paper. And we won't store the sugar cane. We're gonna need 2 more gearboxes. Like so, to transfer the power from this into the flinger. The question is, how are we getting power into this? While I think about that, let's go grab a piece of paper to put in our filter. Really? There we go. Okay, so how are we getting power into this? We could use a gearbox here. We could use a belt here. We could use a ridiculous number of shafts right along here. To keep the underside clean. And then we could use 2 gearboxes here. To bring it from this gearbox over to here. And so we'd have a vertical gearbox and a horizontal gearbox. Easy peasy. And then we tear all of this up. And make a whole bunch of these. And I'm fairly certain it will even be facing the correct direction. Like it'll be turning the right way for this belt over here. Oh no, too much stress. Yes, I know it's too much stress. I'll go fix it in a moment. Where are my sails? I know I put them down somewhere. No, there's belt there. There they are. so we turn this off. We add more sails. There's probably a maximum, but we haven't reached that yet. And when we do, we'll just add another windmill. Here we are. So that'll fling some sugarcane here. It should get smushed by this, turned into paper, sent down here, and then we fling it. Oops. Okay, let's test it out. Oh, right, we need to build the tunnel too. So we toss this, it gets flung, it gets smushed, and then it's paper! Huzzah! I'm fairly certain we need the brass tunnels to be able to do the split properly. Let's watch the ponder on this, just to make sure. Use to cover up your belts. Whenever it has connections to the sides. Split exactly one item off of any passing stacks. Okay, not what we need. We need brass tunnels, which are not derived from andesite, so we can just plonk that down. And then we need another smart thing. One of these, and one of those. Ba-bom. Make one of these, which lets us make one of these. Well, two of these. And then we just go bonkety bonk, and now it'll split them. Huzzah! Let's pick this up. Fling, fling. Okay, so plonk those, get out of the way of the redstone. Okay. So then we'll have a flinger, fling up this way. To a paper backup system. And it'll get mixed with sand. Whichever way we were deciding to make the sand, then we'll push the sandpaper up to some applicators that will be used to apply the sandpaper to the red. We need to make the red in here from however we're gonna blast up the nether quartz. So we don't necessarily need to fling it. We could just continue this onward. just bring the belt farther. So we can use a mixer in a basin. So basin. Funnel lets things in. Off it goes. Oh, right, I had this here for the flinger, which we're not going to use. And so then we grab this, we crack that. We put this back because we need it, and then stretch from here to there. Good thing to know, you don't have to power these belts from the end. You can power them from the middle. Okay, mixer, we're gonna have to do some shenanigans with smashing some iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grab them plates. A couple of these. In comes the paper. There we are. Okay, from here, we can use a gearbox here. We'll need a vertical one next. Like so. 1, 2, and a wee little cogwheel. Can add our... Yeah, it's a shame you can't put the casing around the cogs. I think I'm just gonna leave it naked. I think that's fine. I don't know if this needs to be faster. Do we have any sand on us? We do. Does not need to be faster. Okay. So that works. And then we'd bring it over to a brass hand. It, space, the thing. Yeah, I don't want to right click it. Items can be inserted automatically. Okay, so we would filter it by the thing we need. Oh, interesting. So we're gonna have to see whether it sands things in place or if it extracts the sanded item. If it works with a depot, we know how that works. It'll leave the object on the depot. And so we're probably going to have the depot here. Or here. Because if we bring it forward, we could potentially extract the sandpaper from the side, or we could drop it in the side and have it poke this way. Yeah, we should probably have it poke that way. Okay, brass hand, 4 plates. Brass hand. Into deployer. Needs 2 cogs and a smart thing. Why wouldn't it need a smart thing? Soon we'll have automatic, well, not exactly the smart things, but automated rose quartz stuff. Okay, so there's that. Smart. Pokey pokey. Okay, now we rotate it. There we go. So we rotate it such that we can get power from the bottom. And we'll pull it straight through here. Okay, there was a belt over here, wasn't there? There was. There's that. Eat a cookie. And then andesite funnel into this thing because the only thing that's going to be coming through here is the sandpaper. Make ourselves another gearbox. And hope it's going the correct direction. Should be. It is. Brilliant. And so that will bring sandpaper from here all the way down into this hand. Let's filter that just to be sure. And now it will apply that to this depot. Okay. Do I use 3 gearboxes? Seems like overkill. But where else am I getting power from? Gearboxes. 1, 2, 3. One of which vertical. Okay. Then let's make some red. Just to make sure this works. Does not work. Let's drop it by 1, just in case that's the problem. That is not the problem. It appears we will need to apply it from the top. Okay, so let's pick this up. Oh, down it goes. Because we don't have inventory space. So we're going to have to move this up. Because I would still like to have this here. Which means this will be here. Would it be possible to put this here, going in, and then go back to our flinger idea? Because I just really like the flingers. Well, then we would take the sandpaper. Okay, so it doesn't... Oh, it's backwards. There we go. It flung successfully into the hand. Okay, so if you need to move things vertically, flinging is a fairly decent option. Because otherwise we would have needed to, like, make a diagonal belt and then another belt or something. Maybe a mechanical arm. But no, the flinging is magnificent. So now, grab our gearboxes. Get the poker poking. Okay. So then, if we put this here, it sands it. Like magic. If we steal the thing, it has used one of its durability. Brilliant. That's the way it's supposed to work. Okay, now we look into making the rose quartz. Huck it in a mixer. Easy peasy. So, we're gonna have to move this up by one. Hopper into the basin. Yep. So we pick this up. We hack this. Make ourselves another hopper. Which way do we want this to face? I think we want it to face this way. Okay, then we have to go reset the flinger. From way downtown. Oh, I think it may have overshot. I think it might be a little concerned about the status of things. So let's... Oh, right. Where did the... Get out of there. Okay. And then let's just do another hopper, because there's nothing wrong with vanilla. And then once again, rebind the flinger. Grab a stack. Fling a stack. Right into the hopper. Takes time, but it's fine. Okay, so that's good. Now for another mixer. Okay. So let's power it from this side. Wonder if Frog has started his countdown yet. Yes. Brilliant. How about George? Nothing yet. Okay. Back to work. Need more cogwheels. Couple more gearboxes, one of which vertical. So we need the vertical one here, horizontal one here, couple of shafts, and a cogwheel. Then a couple of shafts, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. And then we hide them away. Mixer's ready to mix. We got the redstone. All we need is the quartz, but we will need to empty it from here into here. A little something like so. And thus we need another gearbox, because of course we do. Why wouldn't we? Gearbox. Gearbox. Now, odds are, given how many gearboxes have made belts go the correct way so far, this one will be going the wrong way. Yep. And thus, we make a second one to get the correct directionality. We're going to need to put a recipe filter on this to make sure that it makes what we want. It's already not just spitting out the redstone, which is nice. But it's kind of important for it to know what we're making. And then we need an andesite funnel into there.
I can't tell chat, can you?
What can't we tell them?
No, I can't tell what you're up to.
Oh, I see. So yeah, I need my mixer thing to make this rose quartz.
I thought rose quartz uses a dispenser for sandpaper against quartz on a depot.
That is the polished stuff. I need the raw stuff.
Ah. What do you want me to configure over here? Why is there a little button?
Button. Who's got the button?
Oh, because there's new moderation settings. Okay, fair enough.
Neat.
Cool. Bop.
Agreed.
Apparently the text-to-speech thought I was saying Peppa, 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 Peppa.
Oh no! Giant pig! Come to destroy us all.
I think
I'd accept it at this point.
Big pig.
Oh, there's the problem. We're gonna make way too much sandpaper. And then it'll just bounce off of that. And that is no good.
So I have not figured out what I'm going to do about my locks.
Mm-hmm.
Makes me sad.
Your smoked salmon?
No, I hate fish. I really do. I like keeping fish as pets, but I do not like eating them. Fish are friends, not food.
Agree, disagree.
Ooh,
I mean, it was in a movie. How can it be wrong?
I have an idea.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Hello, bee friends.
A wonderful, awful idea.
That's so much honey.
Okay, so it doesn't fling it because there's already sandpaper. And then if we take the sandpaper out, it flings it. Oh, it's such a smart little flinger. Such a smart little flinger.
Oh, why did the music stop? Dumb loading conditions. Oh, it's not just raining, it's also nighttime. Let's go fix that.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was just raining.
I mean, if that's true, I should just use flingers for everything.
Fling 'em!
How far do they fling?
Pretty far.
Wait, how did I not... How did I not have a blaze cake in my inventory?
Oops.
How is it possible that I did not have a blaze cake in my inventory?
So 438 minus 410, so at least 28 blocks.
I mean, it's right here. Oh, no, that's a magma cake.
That would do it.
Well, surely if I can make a magma cake, I can make a blaze cake.
I'm not sure that's exactly something that follows.
It is in my world.
Okay, 410. Kaboing.
The only thing I'm missing is cinder flower. Oh, that's just netherrack.
Oh, right, because it's aiming here. Of course it flings people the same place it would fling that.
All right, we could make that. Should we just finish create today? Maybe we'll just finish create day. What is this? A smart fluid pipe.
Right, so what was I doing about sand? Oh, right. I was going to mill some sandstone.
Spider on my river system. How dare.
How dare.
I mean, I guess I could just finish the aerial lake. I need more dirt for that, though.
Okay. So we're gonna pipe it in here. Probably have a buffer. Such that we can have all the sand in the world.
A lot of sand.
Yeah. 'Cause you never know when you're gonna
And
need a
blaze
bunch
rods
of
are
sand.
not a lot.
So
A one blaze rod out of 6.
buffer.
2 sulfur chunks. Disappointing.
Mm. 1, 2 buffer. 1, 2 mill. And then I could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 worth of generation. Should be plenty. Oh, there's no way the mill could even mill it fast enough. Oh, you would also need to have sandstone
Take 3 more
underneath.
foods.
So you can't have the belt underneath. Oh. Well, we could use an encased fan. That would be fun. We haven't done that yet. So let's cut back on the production.
I really want to automate deploying.
Encased fan here. Sandstone, sandstone, sandstone. Mill, 1, 2. Storage, 1, 2. Oh, we could go
I
1.
guess I could
5.
figure that out someday.
What are you deploying?
Minecarts. I appear to be stuck in mine. Oh, good. We're having serving issues already today. Great.
Okay, I'm glad it's not just me.
It is. Well, I mean, it is you, but
Oh, well.
it's all right.
Okay. Do-do-do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Brilliant. Gonna need
Give
more
me my boat.
andesite alloy.
Server again. Like, why are you not putting me in my boat? Thank you. Okay, fair. It is power better left untapped.
The Dread Boat. Boat of Dread. And boat.
Chat, guess what time it is?
It's tool time.
It's time for more gearboxes!
That's the best time.
So I had a thought.
Oh,
What
That's dangerous.
What if the water came out the side of the wall and not directly from the top?
Mm.
Would it flood the boat? I don't know how to test that. Right now, it definitely floods the boat. We know this. I think if the lock was wider, it may not flood the boat. Which is why I think maybe coming in from the sides would be the answer. Oh my god, the server. What are you doing, George?
Nothing existing.
Wow.
I mean,
Yes, I
do you
forget to
see-
pay the bills this month?
Do you see what I'm seeing here? I mean, nothing is loading. It's crazy. I'm tempted to log out and try again.
I mean, you definitely have like 0 ping.
Yeah, it's wacky. Am I doing something else right now? I don't think so. I'm uploading to Twitch just fine. I did drop 198 frames, but it's not the biggest
That's
deal in the
it?
world.
That's not
Yeah.
that bad. I've dropped 374. I'm not having these problems. Very
Yeah,
strange.
I'll be back.
So if I wanted to do this,
Up we go. Boink.
I would need to move all of this back by 1. Oh wait, no, but the hose is always down. Like I can't turn the hose sideways, can I?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Let's make another one of these. I'm gonna need more anyway. So we'll make another one. I don't have dried kelp, excuse me? How's that possible? I have 306 kelp and none of it is dried.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
No, that'll take too long to walk
Excuse
there.
me? According to Captain Wingding, the hose is strictly up and down. Same with rope pulleys.
So I'm gonna have to fake this.
Seems that way. Unless there's some other way to prompt the boat to bob up water as it's coming into existence.
Problem is the water goes onto the boat,
Mm.
so it just swamps it. So if I put the glass floor underneath
Mhm.
and either swiveled it up, I don't remember the name of the swizzle stick. I just in my head it's a swizzle stick.
The
Which is also the
gantry.
same mechanism that moves your car seat forward and back.
Oh.
I don't know. Like, does that go through the water, or did it just push the water up as it goes?
So I'm not 100% certain, but given the way the windmills and the farm things that go around work, I also can't guarantee they'll touch the boat. So I would recommend a small scale test to see if they touch the boat while you're in it, because they will move you, but they don't interact with blocks in the world.
All right, so I got to figure out one of these things. So one of these things is on here somewhere. It's called it's not the rope pulley. What the hell is it?
There is a rope
Oh,
pulley,
it's not in the quest.
and there's also the gantry shaft and carriage.
Gantry, that's the one. Gantry shaft.
There's my digger. Dig, dig,
All right, so I need a
dig,
gantry garage.
dig, dig,
Thank you.
dig. Here it
8K.
is.
I am out of alloy. You're the worst. All right.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I only have 2 andesite left. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Time to go murder a mountain.
Well, I guess it is officially time to. That only gets me 1. I need 2. Balls. Okay, so I need dirt for the lake anyway. So I guess we're going hunting somewhere.
Okay, so we're gonna need to spin this. We're gonna need to spin those. We're gonna need to spin that.
Beep, beep.
So we
Beep,
might actually
beep.
not use that. We might.
Time to
have
go
something
sailing for andesite.
Ah,
Yeah, I'm gonna go find. I might come down over yours
Go
because
this
that has the those giant pillars of stuff.
Yeah, but that's stone.
There are pillars. There are pillagers just floating in my river. How rude.
that's my river.
Again, I think near Hobbit Hole, there's a decent amount of andesite down there.
Well, I can't blame James now, or George. I can't blame George now.
Yeah,
because
I'm
the
not.
game-
I'm not even trying to log on yet.
I wonder if people are trying to crack onto the server right now. Maybe I should call my ISP and have them change my number.
Your IP address?
Yeah. Or like I said, get yours and we'll whitelist you.
Uh-huh.
And then just let the firewall deal with it. Like, I don't know that's what's happening. I could find out if I bothered to, look over and turn on the monitor, but anyway. Sounds like work.
Okay, so that will spin that.
All right, now I'm coming in, so get ready for it to suddenly grind to a halt.
Skirt.
Go to another continent here. Oh, hello, slime. Is that a hammerhead shark?
Yeah,
Probably.
they're around here and there.
I've now sailed off the edge of the world. I cannot go forward or backwards. I am stuck. There we go.
And then cogwheels.
Is that a mine just floating in the water? That's very weird.
Yeah, it does that sometimes.
Cali. There.
You look at them sometimes and go, what exactly happened here? And the answer is random generation.
Another slime island.
Are there whale sharks in this too?
I don't know.
They're just straight up whales, I think.
Yeah, the Calcha sod or whatever whales, yeah.
Oh, it's just out of line.
A neat temple.
So we bring it down by one. Couple of cogs.
Random string floating in the water? What would cause random string to be floating in the water?
Dead spider.
Dead spider?
In the deep sea?
Oh,
Sea spider?
oh! If it's a mine shaft that you found, they would have the cobwebs would be broken by the water.
Oh, okay. I'm not by it right now, but maybe there was another one. Who knows?
Still pretty funny.
Oh my god, this is almost unplayable. Ooh, emeralds. And a Book of Power 3. And Neptunium nuggets.
Ooh, Neptunium.
I have an umbrella that apparently went into my inventory. This is bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes me think that something that somebody always has loaded is hitting real hard.
I don't have anything always loaded anymore. I haven't
Yeah, all I
claimed
had was
anything.
my bees, and I turned that off.
Because it was
God,
definitely
it's
not
running
doing this for the
269.
first hour.
I mean, the only thing I have that could be anything like that is my ridiculous storage drawer system, and I'm not anywhere near it or interacting with it, so it should just be sitting there.
Yeah.
You got 3 apiaries right here, but they're just apiaries. They don't really do that much.
It did have a login attempt at 8, but that was it. So like logs in at 8 o'clock and 28 seconds, and at 8 o'clock 3 minutes and 4 seconds, someone tried to log in with a vanilla connection. And at 9 o'clock and 16 seconds, I log in. And 32 seconds later, the server has a problem. But then it doesn't have another issue again for 6 minutes. So it must be me. But I don't know what it could be, because I don't have anything claimed.
Well, it doesn't have to be something claimed. It's just something near you. And
Is it the boat? Is it me?
And by being near, like, you load a lot of chunks around you.
I wonder honestly if it's my storage.
Oh, your personal storage infinite thing you have going on?
Right. Well, there's a whale. Hello. Oh.
They're pretty neat.
Where's my boat? There it is.
Okay. Is this blowing the correct direction? It is. Slowly, but doesn't need to be fast.
But I mean, like, why would the inventory be doing that if I'm not interacting with it, you know?
Yeah, that's the real question.
Well,
Unless
that's
it requires a certain
unfortunate.
amount of maintenance cycles just to maintain it. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah, we're gonna leave this here. That there.
I mean, my ping is still garbage, but, you know, that's me.
So right now I am loading a bunch of stuff because I'm in a boat going across the ocean to see George.
Like you do.
Just
Happening
wait.
again.
Yep.
Just wait. Okay.
Yeah, it's once a minute something is happening. I mean, so it's got to be me. Here, let me get to George's place, and I'll log out, and that'll sort it, right?
I mean, we'll see, I suppose. That's marble.
It would be sort of ridiculous if it's my storage. Like, it's not even active. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Hello? What's up?
Wait, did my infinite water bucket just broke?
Broke?
Yeah, now it's just a bucket.
Maybe
Is
it has
the server?
charges.
I guess. Must have been secret charges. That's sad. That was an awesome infinite
is
water
sad.
bucket. Oh, flying off into nothing! Oh. Okay. Do we have space? We have space. Oh, I could have just grabbed it from over there. 1, 2, 3.
Oh no. This is like every 15 seconds now. It's getting progressively worse.
Yeah. It could be because I'm loading and stuff, but I don't know.
We need to add more safety.
Well, that's not disconcerting at all. It didn't make any of the teleportation noises. And I'm just here, which means that this probably didn't take.
I'm gonna not look at the sky for the sake of photosensitivity. Okay,
Villagers need to stop opening my secret doors.
this thing as a whole does not work. Wait, why did it... Oh, because it was flowing water. My thing broke before it made an infinite source.
I got 2 move too quickly warnings as part of all of that.
Is that part of the no flying thing?
Don't know. Well, it appears to be me.
Yeah, let me go stress your
Okay.
thing real quick by loading some stuff.
Well, no, because that needs to be flowing water.
I mean, it was every
regardless.
30 seconds there, and now it hasn't happened for well over a minute.
If we toss this in. Oh, it gets pushed by the water way stronger than it gets pushed by the fan.
It's happening now.
Not according to the server log, it's not.
Okay.
Well,
Probably
there it
just
is.
my
According to
awful
the
thing.
server, it is. Yeah, the server won't log it until it gets better.
Hmm. I mean, there is a new version.
Anything in the changelog?
I'm reading it now. They had the trading post mod.
What's that do?
No idea. I'd imagine you could trade.
Yeah, I can imagine a lot of things.
Some Atum quality of life suggestions. Less raiders, perhaps? Update Tinker's quest to provide the correct fluid types. Offhand items may be inadvertently placed in cutting boards was fixed twice. So we know what that means about the first one. Unify molten redstone from... Okay, no, those are different things. Enigmatica 6.5.23 added Ars Arsenal, Ars Elemental, Ars Ender Storage, Masterful Machinery, and too many glyphs.
Many glyphs. Too many glyphs.
Jesus, this server doesn't start anymore, error. Comrade George Rise moved wrongly.
Often true.
Yeah, now you're doing it, so it still can't keep up.
Again, I also have my ridiculously low ping going on right now too, which is great.
Two new mods were added in 5.22, actually compatible. And Bad Lightning, no cookie.
Bad lightning, no cookie. That says.
All right. I need more water.
You can dupe diamonds and emeralds in our version
Oh, really? How?
by using a multi-servo press with rod mold and then smelting the rod in a Tinker smeltery.
Convenient.
That is patched out in 5.22, but it exists in our version.
So get it while you can.
Yep. This one just says Dragon auto respawns, so I don't know if that means that they don't want it to or that it's going to now.
Why does it make...
Well, here's something that could be a problem. The chunk pre-generator crashing is a bug listed. That could be what might be happening. Pardon me.
Okay, so sand goes here.
Don't use the tool menu for chisels and bits measuring tape item
Okay.
because
it
it's a
gone,
hard crash.
Oh. That's always. Hard crashes are the best. 'Cause it tells you right away, don't do that. And I hope your server starts again. Anyway, I have confirmed for you there is a buttload of stone right by Hobbit Hole, so or
I
andesite.
need. Yeah, I was gonna say it's andesite.
Another beam connection. And I'll have as many rocky.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing in the change logs that imply what's happening here. I mean, there are there's a new version as of January 23rd, but Drunk glitches is a bug. Nope, that's not it.
I know what I could do.
Ah, this might be my favorite comment I have ever seen on a change log. Oh boy, I don't know what happened there, but I doubt we could do anything to fix it.
That's a pretty good one, yeah. I've always been a big fan of it's not a bug, it's a feature.
Yeah, it doesn't say. What time is it now? Yeah, it just happened again.
Yeah, I'm having some real trouble right now, so.
And like you said, this wasn't happening when you were playing alone.
No. But then
I
again,
mean,
it could be on my end, and it's just having my end plus other chunks loaded is what's doing it.
Well, here, let me give me a second. I'll poke my way over to the end where you're in the end right now.
Yeah.
I'll pop over there real quick once I get back home, and we'll see if it keeps doing it.
oh, actually, I have your IP addresses.
Uh-oh, don't hack me.
I'm not, but I'm just saying, like, assuming that you don't have other ones, I can whitelist this now. Is my point.
Okay. The
Oh,
only thing
except
is-
then I'd have to log in because, like, if I wanted to play this when I'm on vacation, like,
Mhm.
how am I gonna whitelist my vacation IP?
Where did all my shoots go?
Can't keep up. Is the server overloaded?
I blame Yogurt. Everything was fine before he started doing anything.
I know I had 2 shoots. But they're gone now. Doop 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 doop. Was that not the recipe? It was not.
Oh, interesting.
Oh?
Exploration server lag issues are well documented,
Mm-hmm.
and apparently once that happens, it cannot recover until it's rebooted.
The server?
Yeah. So these people recommend, like, if you're going to do a lot of exploring, that you just reset the server right after. Now that's one explanation, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's reasonable, frankly.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like the connection, like there's an actual network lag going on. Oh, you know, that's true. You could check if you hit F3 to bring up the debug. The second line is frames per second. So you could
76.
see if that's a problem for you.
I mean, I've got 60 to 80 to 90 frames per second, which is fine.
Yeah, even during the waiting for server.
Okay, cool. I mean, look, it's a thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Troubleshoot, check, done.
Yep.
Could not serialize this thing, will not be sent to client.
Can I see my ping in here?
The number, I think it's an F3.
Looking around. Anyway, I'm here in Light the World now. My ping is still...
Oh, that's a good
Bar.
call. What if Windows was stupid? Didn't necessarily reset, but like has some other program open, right?
Oh, like on your server?
Oh, F3.
Yeah.
That's why they're green.
I mean, it's using 6.5 gigs of RAM, but like I have 24. So that's not the problem. Only 38% of memory is being used right now. The next closest one is Windows Defender at 113 megs, so that's not it.
Megs, yeah.
CPU load is only 7%. GPU load is non-existent because, you know, it's not exactly a GPU thing.
Yeah, if there's ping in here, I don't see it, so...
I mean, I could...
Ooh, this Enderman is a backpack.
I could increase the RAM size, I suppose. Not stop it at 6. I mean, I've got a 24 gig system. I could give it 8 or 10.
This is the server we're discussing here?
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to stop the server to do it, so I'm not going to do it right now, but...
Yeah, yeah.
But the problem is if I go too high, right, then the swap's going to be crazy because the heap space is going to go nuts. So it's going to use more CPU. Although right now, it spikes at 26% CPU. Like whatever you guys were just doing right then, spiked it at 26%. And now it's back down to 8.
That may have been when I was warping into the end. Other than that, I don't know. Huh. Well, let's see. Now that I'm in the end, I'm not experiencing any of that lag going on.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and load some more chunks, and we'll see what happens. With my, again, atrocious ping. Yeah, there it goes.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
Oh, it could be the monsters. Maybe I'm allowing too many mobs to spawn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because AI is one of the biggest lags. Let me connect.
You know, I do really like your mushroom houses here for your villagers. It's very delightful. It makes me think of, you know, Smurfs and such.
Apparently avoid flashing lamps because lightning updates are laggy.
Ooh, what's all this do? Oop.
There we go. Oh, right. I need to go re-up my kelp supply.
So I could probably allocate more. That's not the right mouse. I could probably allocate more RAM.
Mm-hmm.
Because if the CPU is only spiking at 26, if I threw another 2 gigs of RAM at this thing, it might spike at 35 or 40. I'm not really that worried about that because there's literally nothing else that runs on this. you know.
Oh no,
Uh-huh.
this is going the wrong way.
You can go your own way. Go your own way.
Well, that's bad.
Yeah, there's really nothing else running on this thing that's a problem. I guess I could kill the NVIDIA stuff, because again, it's not like I'm using the graphics card for anything.
Mm-hmm.
But most of the rest of this is the typical Microsoft stuff. Can't keep up. Second I log in. So our estimate is we just go to the end? Yeah.
Or
I'm getting
like
90 frames per second.
Or I go and hang out with you guys.
Oops. I just stole your sandstone. Sorry, here you go.
That's fine. You
Hold
can
on,
have it.
Somewhere in here.
Gotta run away before I pick up more light stuff.
So the right side is the local side, the left side is the server side.
Hmm.
I actually don't see where the entities are loaded. This is day 7,692, by the way.
Of this. Oh, well, how long is a day-night cycle in real life?
20 minutes.
That's pretty reasonable.
Assuming you don't short circuit the night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing on here gives me when that's going to happen. There are complex effects happening with the astral sorcery.
Okay.
So if I come to the end, I wonder if it's all your damn Endermen running around.
I do have a lot of Endermen.
And then when we also try and load stuff on our side, we have just as many mobs. I wonder if the mob limit... I thought the mob limit was by server, though, not just by...
Yeah, it's global. It shouldn't be by player.
Are you trying to reverse? Or are you going to go back to my place? Or are you just over there? Oh, you're getting your kelp farm. Sorry. Oh, you're just using bone meal. I thought like you had automated that somehow. I was going to be really impressed.
I mean, I could, but... I don't like this decorative kelp. I've got a lot of bones. The wizard!
I have that one. Oh, that's neat. It tells you you own this when you hover over it.
Cool.
That's cool.
I do not own that one, apparently. That's fine. I have blank eyes. That's all I really needed.
Okay, now to smoke them.
I think the entities nearby are 10 of 104. So maybe, yeah, there's 112 entities right now. Now there's 121. Now there are 122. Maybe that's the problem.
I'm moving away from the base again, so I might generate some more right here.
Yeah, that appears to be the problem. 10 of the 132 are near me. Now there's 137 of them. It's interesting. Oh, your thing, the Lightbringer has unlocked the wizard trinket. It's in the server log.
Hmm.
Kind of neat.
Cool.
Okay, is this still going the right way? It's going the wrong way!
You
Remove a
go
gearbox!
the wrong way. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
We're up to 146 entities, possibly.
My ping is up to 3 out of 5 bars. And yet, I cannot stop flying.
like how that.
Go your own
Looks.
way. What, I want a notepad to dump this info into? Nope. That didn't actually copy. You said F3I would copy my stuff. Clearly it's not.
Lies.
F3I, copy entity or block data to clipboard. Maybe I have to be pointing edit block.
There.
Now we're back down to 124. All right, well, look. Let's experiment. Oh, hell yeah. Now there's 180 entities. Maybe I should go kill those elephants. Because one of the things it mentions is that entities will get stuck, right? Those elephants don't want to be standing against my fence. They're effectively stuck.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I just need to put them out of their misery. Oh, my poor iron golem. He's doing a lot of good work.
Okay.
Problem is, if I kill one elephant, they're all going to be unhappy.
Silly mouse and cookie problems.
What was here? Oh, my boat. I left my boat. Sad day. Like, I don't really want to kill the elephants, but they are definitely stuck here, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be very unhappy when I attack them, yeah?
Probably.
The elephants? Oh, yeah.
But you got the soul gem, don't you? Like you could just pick them up and take them somewhere?
I could. But since I've killed the one already.
The cost. It has been sunk.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you could just have a long belt.
All right, I'm stuck gliding forward, so I'm gonna log out and back in and see if that fixes it. Because this, I can't do anything.
Yeah, and the server is still working just fine for me. So this
Login payload is using 75% of the vanilla size.
that. Okay. And then we hope for the best. Oh, there goes the server. Welcome back, server.
I have an emu in my soul gem. I hate to do this. Chat, if you're not down for elephant violence,
Please look away now. Oh, that's an encased shaft, not a gearbox.
Oh, the humanity. Elephanity? Elephino.
this is a horrible noise.
So we could just
Wow, they pack a punch.
put one here. Oh, it's going the right direction now. Brilliant.
Yeah, they're elephants.
Holy moly, that took away an entire health bar of hearts. Also, no goodies. Elephants don't drop goodies, apparently.
No, they don't want to encourage that, I feel like.
Where's my ivory?
Check next to the ebony in perfect harmony.
Okay, so that'll pause there. This will fill up for all eternity. Now we have infinite sandpaper. Brilliant. I'll fling over here.
Okay.
And this will work
Well,
on
that
this
solved
stuff.
that problem.
Now we need to process our quartz.
There's still a ton of entities, though. So I guess part of the problem is I have a lot of sheep. I have a lot of villagers. Like, this is a very thriving village, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not about to kill them. It's not going to get that dark.
Yeah, we haven't hit 90s comics yet. We're not that dark.
Oh,
Apparently I'm out of emus.
I know a
Or are
thing
they
that
all
I
stuck
can
over here?
potentially do to help.
I have one emu. I used to have way too many. Now I have one.
We do not need these guys running while we're playing.
See, here's another idiot trader. This trader is stuck on an elephant doing a little back and forth dance. I don't get it. Like, why is it doing that? It makes no sense. I don't like the fact that traders are on elephants all of a sudden. Oh, I thought it calmed down. No, it didn't calm down. The server just stopped. So, like, that's another problem.
Okay.
But I can't just make him go away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All my bees are now locked inside. They are not contributing to any problems.
Yeah, I guess I don't really need my bees. That might be, we might be. It might just be like when we are in the server, we just have to lock all our bees in. And that's just the way of it. Lock them up.
Like, it's hard to believe that the bees would be causing all of this, but I mean, 18 entities are 18 entities, particularly if they've got AI. Oof, gotta sneeze. Ooh. Okay. That. Grab these. Put them
There are now
in, destroy them.
198 entities. Who went somewhere new?
I'm back home.
You've got a lot of stuff in your area.
I do. There's a lot of mobs that spawn out over here.
I mean, theoretically then, shouldn't we decrease the render distance?
I don't know if the
Wouldn't
render
that-
distance would actually affect it,
Really?
because it's about the chunks that are loaded, and I don't think chunk loading has to do with your personal render distance. I think it's the server sees where you are. Huh. How did that get through?
This is very frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this didn't happen in the last one nearly as bad. Am I just being naive?
No, I don't think this happened nearly as bad last time. Maybe it's something new we're using or something different. I don't know.
Okay, cobble. Cobble. Come on, server. Yeah, that should be good.
Oh, that won't help. That thing is 8 years old.
Oh no.
Lord.
Right.
Yeah, almost everything is saying lower the stuff, the spawn limit. I wonder what is the it's the wrong mouse. I can't remember what the specs on this thing are. I mean, I used to stream on it, so it can't be that bad.
Mm-hmm. Um. Well, if the issue does turn out to be the exploration lag thing that will only go away with a server reboot, I mean, do eh,
I think it's a
do you
4
want to?
gigahertz processor. It's got 8 cores. I mean, I'll reboot it tonight, but
Okay.
Minecraft isn't multi-threaded.
Nope.
Oh my god. Well, it doesn't much matter that I have an 8-core processor, then, does it?
Not much, no.
Okay, have fun.
Okay, so now we need this encased fan. That is not where I wanted that.
Yeah, like I'm not doing anything. It's just going and going and going and going. Why can't you be multi-threaded?
I mean, because you got to plan that ahead of time. They clearly didn't.
And a lot of, amateur programmers not so great with those advanced concepts. They see something that says race conditions and they just peace out.
Mhm.
Wait. This is not what I'm trying to make. It's one of these. Is one of these?
Now this device is
No,
saying
it's-
we're using too much RAM.
It's a depot. Yeah, I know about that potential issue where if it needs to clear out the RAM, it'll stall on the garbage collection. But if you don't see the RAM going all the way up,
How do I get a TPS dump? I wonder. See, this is an interesting thread. It's talking about like here's the stuff, blah blah blah, but it doesn't tell you. Oh, I get it now because this is a hosted server. Okay, well that's not gonna help me. Oh, here we go. Okay, all right. I can actually check this. So. Unknown command. Oh, my. Oh
was
my
it
God.
updating
So
Adobe?
no, I typed a server command because you could turn the timings on to get a readout of the TPS, and then it'll tell you what's going on. And it says unknown command here, timings on. But ahead of that must have been when my cat walked across the keyboard earlier today. Oh, it doesn't know that one either. Right. No, it doesn't know that one. Do I have to do it from the client terminal? Nope.
Whoa.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Timing's on.
Timing's on.
Hilarious. So that's not what it is. That's what I want. How do I do this?
Okay. Now I should have a spare one of these.
Cool. That doesn't apply on my server. Nice.
Nice.
That would be very handy to have.
So pull one. After it's done cooking, fling it into the pot. Right.
Why is everything talking about spigot and paper? What is that?
Spigot is a server type that it has a lot of extras for management. It works via add-ons instead of mods.
So I could install a Spark mod later. I could profile. This is frustrating to me as a former system operator. Like, why is there not why is there not better debugging tools? Like, like I just want to be able to have like a dump trace or something. Can I get one of those? How do I get one of those? I want one of those.
Best I can do is nothing.
And Mac claims there will be them in the next version, but they've probably been saying that for a couple of versions now.
There's got to be server logs somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm. But whether or not they contain what you want, that's a whole other thing.
Yeah. All right. Latest .log. Yeah, it's just what I'm reading on the console. There's nothing new. So that's not helpful.
Oh, okay, so it is in 117. Unfortunately, we're in 160.
Hmm.
The last dump was on January 5th, so that's not helpful.
Okay. We've got everything necessary for polished red stuff.
I wonder, could I not open that? I would like to open this with something. I can't open, why can't I open a batch file?
Why doesn't it know?
No, don't, oh no. Uh-oh.
Oh.
All right, maybe it was smart enough. No, no, stop. Trying to start a second trying to start a second instance. All right, here we go. Oh man, it just uses this server starter jar. So I don't even know like what must be in server properties, right? Could you click on a file? Thank you. Bond protection is set to 16. What do you think that means?
Spawn protection makes it such that people can't do things around the spawn area unless they've got permissions. Because that area is always loaded. And so you don't really want people making crazy iron farms. But that's exactly where people want to make crazy iron farms because it's always loaded.
Hmm.
here for a little while. See if it makes things better.
Well, this is getting 5 gigs. Is it still happening?
Oh, actually.
Yeah, right now it is.
Yeah, I just popped back into the end. I'm gonna turn off all of my claimed chunks. See if that helps at all.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Hmm.
It's this whole paper versus spigot versus forge versus fabric business. Yeah, I mean, everything looks like I'm using the right settings I'm supposed to be using. So I have no idea what to do. All I know is that I've been online now for an hour and 15 minutes and haven't really played because I've been looking into this. Yeah, I'm getting frustrated. I'm just gonna disconnect and log off, actually, guys.
Okay.
So
I understand.
sorry about that. I'll reset the server overnight, and then we'll see what's going on. But we'll just go from there. I mean, nobody's watching me right now, so to all the people watching Light and everybody, hi. It was nice hanging out, but I'm out of here. So we'll catch you on the flip side. I'm off next week, as mentioned. If you guys stream, I might hang out in the chats to watch you guys because Disney closes early in the winter. I kind of forgot that.
Oh.
But yeah, once I see you're both off the server, I will just restart the whole thing and see if that helps any. So,
Okay.
but until
I'm just gonna
then,
go inside and bail pretty much because this is only semi-playable right now. So
yeah, and then you know, there's that. I'm not doing the outro or any of that stuff. We're just say goodbye. So,
All right.
Goodbye.
toodles, as they say. Gentlemen, we'll see you around.
See ya.
See us.
Oh, it's going the wrong way.
Okay. Well. Yeah, I think I'm done skiing as well. So you have yourself a pleasant evening.
You as well. And a good week, because he'll be out. I don't know if you wanted to do any Minecrafting without him.
I might take the week off to try and catch up on some Breath of the Wild or something like that. You know,
Oh, nice.
try and beat my queue into submission in any way I can.
Okie dokes.
All right. Well, you have yourself a good night.
You too. Oh, it has to be fed by hand, huh? Well, does change things a little. But actually, you know what? That might be better. So we would need the hand here. Seems like an awfully short distance to fling. We put him down there. We can put the deployer here, deploy it into him. And then it'll look nicer. Well, I don't know if it'll actually look nicer. But we'll need to get it into the deployer somehow. I don't know if you can load things from the hind end of a deployer. Dunk it down, deploy it from the bottom. I don't know if we can deploy from the bottom. Hey you, will you accept blaze cakes from the bottom? You will. Brilliant. Okay, so let's make ourselves another brass hand. We need more brass. Plan on using deployer. Don't feed it pure lava. We're giving it the blaze cakes. Will it put lava in the world if we're feeding it blaze cakes? That seems faulty. We need smart, because of course we do. But we've automated the brilliance. Yoink. But yes, I totally get how it could mistake its purpose if you were giving it buckets of lava. Because over here, we use the arm. Yeah. Okay, so this is 66, and that is also 66. So either it takes nether wart way too long to grow, or it does harvest all three. Okay, so we place a block, we place a deployer, we reverse a deployer. And then we turn it that way such that we have access. I know I could leave that block, but I want to kind of see what's going on. And then we grab these and make something resembling a support structure. Okay. Do we have any plonked funnels? I don't think we do. I think we've used all of our funnels. Yep. Put the fun back in funnel. Wait a minute. That is too low. Or too high. We need to bring it down by one. So, and we grab our belt. Oh yeah, punch-in mode. I know that is a thing. Oops. How do we switch the mode again? There we go. So that's that. And we need to get some oomph down here. Is this going to be going the right way? Oops. Yeah, that's not... It's not going to grab that. I don't really want to mess too much with that because the directionality of all of that is kind of important. However, if we brought it over and gearboxed right here, that might be good. Here to there. And then a couple of these into one of those. For gearbox, take that down, put this up, and it's going the wrong way! Because of course it is. We had too much luck earlier with things just happening to go the way we wanted. There we go. There we go. Back upstairs. Grab another smart gem. Make another smart thing. To make another smart chute. And we grab this blaze cake. Smart chute. Blaze cake. Oh, I fell. Yeah, however many blaze cakes you've got is fine. It has one. But then we need to get the oomph up to it. So that's when we can take these. Brilliant. And now we get to waste all of our blaze cakes. Because we don't have the last ingredient. So in the meantime, let's turn that off, like so. Okay, I don't actually want it to be like that. I want to be able to turn it off all the time. So let's use a lever. So let's grab all of these. Grab this. Pick this up. Excuse me. Why did you not get picked up? Stop trying to feed it a redstone block. Okay. So we put that back down. Put a lever. We throw the lever. And now if we put the blaze cake back on there, it just stays. Okay, so we now have a lever to turn off the feeding of this. Even if it were smart enough to not feed it while it's already fed, it doesn't stay fed for very long. And so we're gonna have to figure out how to tell when this has what it needs. But then again, I'm fairly certain everything but the blaze cake. Like, I think the blaze cake is going to be the part that slows it down. Because we've got all the quartz in the world. Redstone's a little suspect because we've only got a couple hundred. Glowstone should be fine because we only need 3 at a time instead of 8 at a time. Oh, hey, look at that. We got a lot of eggs. Oh, get in there, chicken. Get in there. There we go. Okay. That's enough chicken. So we got that. We'll put that here. So we have those eggs for when we need them. Now they're going to drop the eggs in here such that we make more of the blaze cake bases. Okie dokes. Let's turn off those two. Yeah, so it's quite problematic trying to debug server issues because, well, it plays fine single player because, of course, it plays fine single player. But once you got more than one person, is it that I'm doing too much? And then them doing anything extra bogs it down? I should probably add more nether wart. Because I think think we're doing a good enough job with the glowstone. But we're gonna need to do better on the redstone. So let's put a couple of more patches. Yeah, so it's definitely harvesting out that far. Okay, so we'll grab some more nether wart to increase the redstone production. The redstone will probably still outpace the eggs. That's still a little unclear. So the final thing we would need to do with this is we would need right here to have our obsidian crusher. So we'd need a crusher, a couple of water wheels to run it probably, and it would just sit here crushing obsidian all the time. I would probably want to use a smart chute such that I could turn it off once we have a buildup of obsidian. How I'd get the redstone back up to the smart chute? It's a good question. I have no answers for you. But most likely, right in here, we'd have some water wheels, we'd have some crushers, come down into an inventory that it would read how much is in there. Once there's enough, it'll turn it off, and then it'll feed it into the pot. Then we'd bring glowstone over somehow. Turning corners is kind of annoying in Create, but I'm sure it'll be fine. So we'd bring the glowstone in, we'd bring the obsidian in, we'd bring the polished red, just fling it right into the pot. It would feed in the blaze cakes, stir it all up, and then we'd export our chromatic compound right here, at which point we'd toss it up on top of the bacon to make one of them, and then we would dump it down into the void for the other. So we'd have to pull it out, tunnel it in two directions. This might be too close to the bacon. We'll see. But this might work better than other Create things with the entangled blocks. So we might be able to entangle... Oh no, because we would still want to send... Yeah, I don't know. We might need to move this back. So we might reconfigure the stuff underneath to bring it to a depot and have an arm put it in instead of a deployer. I don't know. But the goal is to have a big old beacon right here. Chuck the chromatic compound into that somehow. And then bring the other part of it down to the under to chuck it into the void to get the other stuff that you can get from the chromatic compound. But in the end, most of this was just to play around with all this and get used to the automation, build a nice, big, complicated, and interesting thing. I think it's kind of nice. Yes, usually when you chuck things into the void, it ceases to be. But the thing about the chromatic compound is that its means by which to turn it into something interesting are a bit weird. So, chromatic compound, you do one thing to make it really bright, and you do one thing to make it really dark. Usages for this material will be available in future releases. But you can make shadow casings, you can make molten shadow steel. But I'm fairly certain, oops, in Tetra, oh, you can use andesite alloy. You can use shadow steel. And you can use refined radiance. And so, like, if we tried to make a bow, it's nearly impossible to find anything you're looking for, but here's the andesite alloy. Okay, so netherite has a strength of 13.5. Refined radiance only has a strength of 11.5. But it's bright white. Where's the dark one? Ah, here's the shadow steel. Only has a strength of 11. Wild. Not a single server message. Yeah, so you could use it to make those tools. You could just make it liquid and fill the lamps with it, which is kind of what I want to do. Like, I kind of want to make the dark lamps make bright white lamps. I think that's neat. But unfortunately, I don't think this is enough space to do what I want to do, because it would bump right up against the beacon. Although, I don't have to make it a full-size beacon. Like, I could make it one smaller, so we have just that little bit of extra space. And then it would be able to fling it to the top. And you'd be able to tunnel it. Maybe. And drop it down. I'm not sure. So yeah, this will require a bit more thought into where to do the mixing. I just like how this is in line with this and that, and then... So maybe we'll just make a smaller beacon. Maybe. We'll see. But everything else is automated and working and lovely. So there's the egg. Comes in here, gets smushed, gets flung over here, and then it would get filled. Cool. Well, if it were really Factorio, we'd have the drones flying around, picking stuff up and taking it places. I kind of also think we should have a way of turning this off, because I don't appreciate these being flung everywhere as well. I also don't know why half the time it makes cobblestone instead of sandstone. Like, is it not guaranteed? No, it should be. It's just not. Whatever. So yeah, one big step left. It's not huge, but it is big because we have to make sure the obsidian gets done correctly. We need to figure out how it's going to get up and down. And most importantly, how it's going to be collected after it's been thrown up and or down. Because the refined radiance, once it's been transformed, will try to fly up forever. And the stuff, once you chuck it into the void, will fly back up. But I'm not certain how reliable it is in its upward trajectory. And even then, how do you drop it from somewhere and then pick it back up from the same place? We might need to give it a little bit of velocity to make sure it gets out farther, such that when it comes back up, it's somewhere farther away. But also, I don't know whether when you chuck it into the beam, if it goes straight up, would you need to then collect it in the beam, and wouldn't the beam be stopped by any collection method? So we might have some beam issues. But they're likely things we can do. We could use the fan to just gently nudge things out of the way. We could use yeah, so for chucking it into the void, we probably just use a conveyor belt. Spunk into the void. And yeah, ceiling funnel, it's probably fine. It's just the stuff into the sky, we'll figure it out. But I am going to call it a night. It's been a good time. I didn't have as much trouble with the, you don't think funnels and belts and whatnot block beams? Maybe. We'll see. I didn't have as much trouble with the server lag as Frog and George did, but I was just here poking at things. I wasn't trying to go places and see things. So, we might be back doing this on Tuesday, all on our lonesome. We might play something else. It was nice to play Yoku and get it off my backlog. It would be nice to knock a few more things off the backlog. We'll see how it goes. So we might be back with this on Tuesday. We might take the week off of Minecraft and play some other things. I might be back for Yeah, you missed the last half of the game. I was muted for the first, like, half an hour of playing it. It was a good time. It's rather short. I didn't quite 100% it, and I got a little frustrated with the fact that it didn't tell me that one of the things I was going to do was going to play the credits again in a way that I couldn't skip. If I had known that, I would have gone and done one of the other things. But I ended up missing 2 known achievements and 1 hidden. I doubt I'm going to go back and do those things, but I don't know. I do have a lot of things to choose from. I'd probably try to choose something relatively short. If I could get it done in 6 hours, that would be ideal, because then I could just stream it on Tuesday, stream it on Thursday, and we're done. But I'm not sure if I've got any 6-hour games left. But thank you all for being here. I might stream some data stuff tomorrow, but given how I'm feeling today, I might not be up for it. If I don't, I will try to stream something this weekend. But again, working on a PhD, never know how much time and or energy I'll have. So one way or the other, I will see you in the next live stream or whatever of Minecraft or data or something from my backlog or who knows what with light.